DreAllDay.com.
Alright, we into game 2 right here. For those of you who missed game 1 or you don't remember, game 2 we going full court, 1-on-1. I am shooting at the far away basket. This is me coming down on offense right there, pulling up from 30 feet, and I got the hometown bounce. So now it's 1-0. Every basket is worth 1 point. I do not play 2-pointers at 1-on-1. Every basket is 1 point. Some things that I do when I play 1-on-1. One thing I like to do is to play losers outs. Losers outs is the opposite of make it take it. Make it take it is what most people play 1-on-1. That means you score, you get the ball back. You score, you get the ball back. So one guy could just score a bunch of shots in a row, me with another pull up from 30 and I miss. So one guy could score a bunch of baskets in a row and never had to play defense. So a guy on defense never gets a chance to get the ball. And a nice left hand finish by Peter. So now it's 1-1. I like to play, you score, you play defense. Even when you play actually not one-on-one game we call Rise and Shine or NBA or one and done, whatever y'all like to call it, which is when, let's say it's 4 or 5 of you. Then 2 people play 1-on-1, but the game only goes to 1 point. Whoever wins gets a point. Then the next guy comes on. I like to play that the guy who scored on offense, now as the next guy comes on, you got to play defense. So you can't just sit there and play offense the whole time. You want the ball back, you got to earn it back. That's the way that I like to play. In 1-on-1, I like to play whoever scores goes on D, even if we're playing half court. So nice little cross pull there. D is actually taking the lead here, 2-1. He has the lead. Me going into the post here. 15 feet, turn around. Got it. Tied 2-2. So as I was saying in game 1, for those of you who don't miss it or the recap, I know that I can get whatever shot that I want when I'm playing against a guy who's smaller than me, because I can shoot over top of him. Even if he's good going for steals or he's strong, it doesn't matter, because I know once I lift the ball up to take my shot, there's nothing the smaller guy can do about it. Even if he can jump high, I'm still going to get my shot off, because I can jump, I got length, I can fade, I can make adjustments, and I can shoot from anywhere within 25 feet of the basket. I can take a shot. Me with another turnaround there. Missed that one. I don't know if he got a piece of me, but I don't really like to call. I don't call too many fouls 1-on-1. 1-on-1, you know, try not to call too many fouls on each other. We just play it straight up. You know if you foul the other guy, you give him ball. That's just the respect way of playing the game, where we ain't got to argue over calls and that bullshit. We just play. Missed 3-pointer there. So now the score is, we still tied. We tied at 2. We're going to 16 straight. 16, win by 2, 21 straight. So it's win by 2 if we both at 16. But if somebody gets to 21, then it's over. Pull up 3, nothing but net. He takes the lead 3-2. I'm coming down on offense. And I missed another one. I think I started the game shooting about 5 of those shots from the exact same spot. He comes down and he doesn't get the roll, so now the score is still 3-2. So some of you watching this video are probably thinking, just looking back on the videos I put out before, I'm sure I'll get a comment of people saying, oh, y'all not playing defense, or why you not playing hard defense. Listen, the game of full court 1-on-1 is not as easy as it looks. It sounds easy to play defense the whole game for 94 feet or whatever the length of the floor is, but it's a whole other thing to actually do it now. He hits a pull-up 3, pull-up J. Again, every basket is worth 1 point. Another thing I do in 1-on-1 is I do not play 2-pointers. There are no 2-pointers. Every basket is worth 1 point, no matter where you score it from. So him with the pull-up makes the score 4-2. He's got the lead. Me taking it into the post. See what I do. Left hand hook shot. Got it. 4-3. His lead. But back to the topic that I was saying about defense and full court. There is a certain point where you do want to conserve energy, because you know you're playing a full game. Nobody's going to play all-out full court defense for an entire game. I don't care what level you playing at or People usually say me after the turnaround. I use the 3-point pivot there to finish up and around him, and we got a tie ball game, 4-4. At some point, you do want to conserve energy. I'm not going to guard this guy full court the entire game, because when I get into a real game, nice pull up over top of me there, score 5-4 his lead. Even when I get into a full court, a real 5-on-5 game, I'm not going to guard the point guard full court the entire game. That's crazy. Nobody has the kind of energy to do that. I know it sounds good. Like I said, this is just going off the things I normally hear when I look at comments on videos I put out, especially one-on-one. People saying, y'all not playing defense, why don't you do this and do that? Again, it sounds good to play full court defense for an entire game, but it's a whole other story to actually do it. Nobody plays full court D on a person bringing the ball up the court all game. No one person does that at any level. And I've played ball at a lot of levels against a lot of people. Me with the turnaround there, so the score is now 5-5. Hopefully I keep the score correct here. The score is 5-5, but you'll know who won the game by who makes the last shot, even if I get the score wrong. But again, what I think I'm going to do with these videos, if you haven't seen it already, I'm voiceovering this video right now as I'm thinking it. I think I'm going to put out the same game twice. Each game I'll put out twice. One with me voiceovering so you can hear my insight to the game. Another with no voiceover so you can just hear the sounds. You can definitely hear me talk a few times here, at least when we're on this end of the floor. When we're on the defensive end of the floor, you can hear me talk a few times. Or you can just hear the sounds of the game, just hear the ball bouncing, so you don't just have to hear my voice the whole time. Alright, so the score now, as he hit another pull-up, is 6-5. I believe that's correct. I believe it's 6-5. B has the lead. Me down into the post, little fade, and I missed that one. So he's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm off that pull-up shot. So I know another pull-up shot's coming. No defense from me right there on this shot. No challenge, but he missed it. So now, still 6-5, I'm bringing the ball up. So when a player starts making a few shots and you see what their comfort zone is, where they like to score from, essentially what you want to do is try to get them out of that comfort area, get them out of the shot. To me, with another turnaround, that's from about 10 feet, 10 to 12 feet. I think next time I want to try to put my offense at the close end so y'all can get a better look at what I'm doing offensively. But as I was saying, you want to try to get that person out of their comfort zone. Whatever they like to do best, try to take them out of that zone. As you can see, I'm not doing as he hits that shot. The score is now 7-6 after my last shot. I think that makes it 7-6 his lead. So now coming up on offense, let's see what I come up with here. Backing down a little bit, 15 feet along the baseline, turn, and another one off the post, and the score is now 7-7. So as I was saying a few things, but as I was saying with defense, you want to try to get a guy out of his comfort area, find out what he likes to do most, what he naturally gravitates towards doing, and try to keep him from doing that thing. Make him do something other than that. So if the guy likes to shoot pull-up J's, try to see if he can drive. The guy likes to drive, try to see if he can shoot. Now, you might be able to do both, but try to take him out of the thing that he does naturally, the thing that he absolutely does best. Now, if he can do something else too, then shit, you just going to have to play harder defense. It's just the way the game goes. It ain't really no magic tricks to stopping somebody. If somebody's good, you just got to play good defense. It's just how the game goes. Me with a turnaround over the left shoulder, and the score is now 8-7. I'm taking the lead. So for all you players out there asking, how can a guard benefit from having skills in the post? You're seeing it here. A guard can benefit from skills in the post by taking advantage of a player that's smaller than him. Post does not mean you have to be a quote-unquote big man. Doesn't mean you're a center or power forward, or you about to be Tim Duncan or Andrew Bynum or Shaq. Maybe with a turnaround missing that time. It just means you can get down there and you can take advantage of your skill. Whether that be size, whether it be strength, whether it be height, you can take advantage of it against another player. I can take advantage of the player I'm playing against in this game because I have a height advantage, I have a length advantage, I have an athleticism advantage. So I can shoot over top of him, I can get my shots off over him even when he challenges, and I can out-jump him. Which means if I get close to the basket, I can get my shots off no matter what he's trying to do on defense. Nice left-hand drive. Finishes that up over my arm. And the score is tied at 8. So that's the advantage of having post skills when you're a guard. And I know some of you don't want to. I know some when you're young, you look at it like, oh, if I do a post move, I'm gonna be hit with the stigma. And me with the up and under again, get up under his arms, and the score is now 9-8, my lead. You don't want to be hit with the stigma of being called a quote-unquote post player, and I understand that. But hey, at some point, you got to draw a line between you want to look pretty, you want people to look at you a certain way, or do you want to win? Now, if post moves can help you win, then you better start using some post moves. I mean, if you care about winning. If you care more about how it looks or what people are going to say about you, then you make another decision. You got to live with that. So score is now 9. I believe he has the lead, or did he just tie it up at 9? I don't know. We'll just say that he has the lead 9-8. Me, I just turn the ball over there trying to post up. So his ball, we'll say B has the lead. Score is 9-8. He's bringing it down. I'm guarding. I'm up at about the 3-point line guarding. Shading his right hand, now shading the left. Couple dribbles, good challenge, and this is the shot. That's all I really want to do off defensively, as I said before. I don't want to go ahead and get layups. He got a couple tough layups on me there. Yeah, me with the quick pull up off the pound dribble, and that makes the score. We'll say the score is 9-9. I'm not sure that's correct, but we'll say that that's 9-9. We'll get it right by the end of the game, I promise you. I want to stay between him and the basket, not let him get no layups. If he shoots jumpers, he can shoot jumpers. I want to challenge every jump. I want him to take jump shots and get a challenge on every one. Didn't do it on that play. I didn't challenge that shot. He makes the shot. So some shots I don't challenge, he'll miss. Sometimes he'll make it. I want to get, ideally, a good challenge on every possession that he shoots a jump shot. No layups, all challenged jumpers. That's what I want to do. Don't always work out that way. Me with another turnaround over the right shoulder this time. And it's 10-10. It's tied at 10. But that's the ideal defensive strategy for me. But again, things don't ever work out perfectly as ideally as you want them to. Your energy don't always do what your mind says to do. It's easy to think and plan and strategize to play a certain way. And again, there's a whole other story to actually execute a plan that takes the energy that thinking doesn't take. Maybe with another turnaround, rolls off. I believe we're still tied at 10. I may be incorrect on that score, but it's close enough. He gets to the basket, get a piece of that, knock it away, out of bounds. Couple dribbles to the left. You see me shading that right hand, sending him to his left, make him shoot over top of that. That's a tough ass shot. He takes the lead now, 12-10. He's up by 2. We go on to 16. Crunch time now. I think I might need to start playing some fucking defense and making some shots. I'm in danger right now. Again, we playing a best of 3 series. Me with the pull up 3. Score is now. Actually, I'm holding up 2-1. So the score is now 11-11. So I have messed up the scoreboard right now. I guarantee you that the score right now is tied at 11. And we're going to 16. 16 by 2, 21 straight. Now me, you see I'm playing defense more up at the 3-point line, but I don't challenge that shot. He shoots an uncontested air ball. You know you're tired when you're shooting uncontested air balls. But the score is still 1-1. Well, let's see what happens the rest of this game. I still got to actually make some baskets myself to win. And I got to win by at least 2 points. Me going back to the post, he goes for the steal again and gives me an easy basket. That's why you don't go for steals against people who handle the ball. You might get it once or twice. Then you make it into a habit, you give up easy baskets like that one. So I didn't have to work for those points. You want to make the guy on offense work for every point. Don't give him anything easy because you want to go for the gamble. Pull up 3-pointer, that's a tough shot. Another air ball, 2 air balls in a row. He might be getting tired, but I still got to make some shots here. Score is 12-11. Me bringing it up here. Pull up for 3. That's off. He's bringing it down. Me kind of late on that challenge, but he missed the shot. Got lucky. Pull up off the pound dribble. Off. Gave away that possession. Quick crosses, little hands up, nice pull up. He missed it. You see that slight little hands up move he used right there? Kind of got me raised up just a little bit. And then when he attacked off the dribble, I wasn't ready to challenge because I was still recovering with my feet by the time he raised up to shoot. These are just the subtleties of moves that you can use. Maybe with a little short fade there. I believe that makes the score 13-11. My lead. These are just the subtleties of moves you can use. The more you play, you got to play against people so you can read the reactions that you get. See, that's not something you can just think of if you never played against people. You got to play against people to kind of read the type of reactions you get using that slight little hands up move there. He got me to raise up just a little bit. I might have just shifted my weight. I might not even raise my hands, but just the shift of my weight. I got to balance my weight out again to move my feet. And by the time I did that, he was already shooting the ball. So he got himself a clean look. He just missed the shot. But these are the little subtleties you get out of moves. When you play against people a lot, you practice a lot, and you watch what's going on. That's a nice pull-up. In your face. 13-12, my lead still. Me killing some grass. Let's see what I'm going to do on offense. Dribble, dribble. Get low. Pull up. He don't challenge. Got him. I think that is 14-12. My lead. Me playing him up at that three-point line. I'm going to make him make a move to get his points right here. Let's see what he comes up with. Let's see what I do. Trying to cut off his space here. See the way I'm playing. I don't want him to get to his right hand, but he got to his right hand. So my shade didn't actually do what I wanted it to do. You know, I shade somebody that much. You see that way I overplayed his right hand. I didn't want him to get to his right side. He actually managed to do it, which we call opening up the defender. He made me open up my stance by bringing my left foot down towards the baseline, which is the exact opposite of what I was trying to do in that defensive position. But he missed the shot, so I got lucky there. That's kind of bad defensive technique by me. It's a good idea, but bad execution. I mean, now I'm playing him straight up. Let's see what he comes up with. A lot of people ask, what do you do when a defender plays you straight up? You just play. Use your game. Use your skills. Use the skills. Move the defender around. Get them moving their feet. Use your moves. Use your combinations. Use the threat of something you can do. Maybe with a couple quick pull-ups. Tough fadeaway. That's off. I think I made that shot tougher than it needed to be. I think we have a score of 4-2, 14-12. My lead. We're playing 16. Good challenge on that shot. It's a tough ass shot. 14-13. And somebody on offense makes a shot like that, ain't really much you can say. You get a good challenge. It's a long three-pointer. They shoot it over top of you, they make it. Now, could I have possibly played closer on defense? Yes, possibly, but that's a tough shot. Me, I try to go to the up and under again, miss. I traveled on that shot, no basket. I did not count that basket, so score is still 4-3. I try to go to the up and under move again. He has seen that a couple times. So I used the up and under twice on him earlier in the game. By the third time, he was ready for it, didn't work. Had that been a 5-on-5 game, that's a situation where I passed the ball because I didn't have a shot. But in a one-on-one, I picked up my pivot foot. It was a travel, so that little layup didn't count. He just hit another three-pointer. So now we are tied. The score is tied at 14. Somebody needs to score a basket. Let's see what I do. I pull up for three and I miss. See if I can get a stop on defense right here. Way down in the crunch time is win by 2, game to 16. Another pull-up three. That one rimmed out. So he's starting to feel his shot a little bit right here. As you can see, even when a player misses, it's how you miss a shot that matters too. It's not just that you missed, it's how you miss. And there, I made that shot, but we didn't count that. When he said check ball. He kind of hit it. I kind of lost it. So instead of taking that cheap bucket, we're going to check ball and do it all over again. Again, when I play one-on-one, I don't like to get into a lot of calling. We don't do no arguing over fouls, none of that bullshit. Just play ball. If you know something kind of fishy, if you know you walk, you give up the call. If it's kind of, sort of, me with better footwork that time, but I missed the turnaround. It's a kind of, sort of play. We'll just check it up and replay it. If you know you fouled the guy, give him ball. Just play ball. So here we go. Another pull-up. That's a 25-footer. You missed it that time. We still tied at 14. Game's going to 16. Win by 2, 21 straight. Like I'm going to go to the post again here. I'm on the right elbow. Looking over my left shoulder. Back down. Short turnaround. Got it. 15-14. It was one of them shots where you're just trying to save your energy. Wasn't a lot of energy in that move. I just got him deep. I backed down as much as I possibly could and shot a shot as close as I could and got it up over top of him. Wasn't really much he could do. Another pull-up three-pointer. And there it is. We're tied at 15. It's win by 2. So now at this point, whoever gets a 2-point lead wins the game. Or whoever gets the 21 first. Dre on offense. Can I come up with the clutch basket? Rimmed out. Pull up 3 again from 25. Wow. He has a 1-point lead. 2 straight 25-foot pull-ups over top of me. No excuses for that one. Alright, now I'm on offense. I am down by 1 point. I absolutely need to score right here. And my footwork got fucked up there. Blew the way up. Might have traveled before I shot that shot, but I missed it. I wouldn't have took a point on that. So now here it is. This is game point. If he makes this, he missed it. Alright, so I'm down by 1. If he scores again before I score, he wins. So I need to score right here to tie it back up, put it back in a even up situation to get it to win by 2. Backing down in the paint. I'm over to the right block. I'm back behind the backboard. It does not crawl in for me. Try to get a little short left-handed shot to crawl in. It didn't cooperate. So here we are, game point again. If he scores this basket, he wins. Alright, killing some grass. Reading my defense. I know he don't want to shoot another pull-up J. Kind of tired. Not from 3 at least. He want to try to get some space. You know, dribbling. See how he opened up my footwork. Reach. Missed it. But I gave him ball. I gave him ball on the foul. Look how he tries to open up my foot. Whichever foot is in front, he tries to attack that foot to get me to open that foot up, which gives him more space as an offensive player. Again, same thing. Pull up. Missed it, but I got a piece of that. I blocked that shot. Notice again what I just said. Whatever foot is the lead foot, since I'm leading with my left foot on defense, he's attacking to his right, which is my left. I got to swing that left foot down to the baseline, and that's how he gets his space for his shot. And now he attacks to my left, spin move back to my left foot, and there it is. He wins. That's game 2. We tied 1-1. Comments?
Go.
Let's hear it.
Yep. Hey, punch card.